Drop delivers a compelling psychological thriller that explores how modern technology can transform an elegant evening into a nightmare of manipulation and fear.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Cue music.
This is Movies First with Alex First.
At its center is Violet, a widowed psychologist still processing the trauma of domestic violence that ended with her husband's death. After 3 months of online communication with Henry, a photographer for the mayor, she finally agrees to meet him at an upscale Chicago restaurant, leaving her 5-year-old son Toby with her sister Jen. The evening takes a sinister turn when Violet begins receiving threatening text messages, known as drops, from an anonymous sender. These messages escalate quickly from mere harassment to explicit threats against her son's life if she doesn't comply with specific demands. The situation becomes more complex when it becomes clear that the sender is not only targeting Violet, but also has grievances against Henry, her date. The restaurant setting proves crucial to the mounting tension, as it becomes evident that the threatening messages are coming from someone inside the establishment. This realization transforms every patron and staff member into a potential suspect, creating a pressure cooker atmosphere in what should be an elegant dining experience. The film effectively uses the contrast between the sophisticated setting, with its spectacular nighttime views of Chicago, and the psychological warfare being waged through anonymous text messages. The suspect pool includes an intriguing cast of characters. Richard, an older man on his own blind date whom Violet meets at the bar. Cara, a charismatic bartender. Matt, an overly talkative waiter on his first day. Lindy, the restaurant's host. Phil, an outspoken piano player. And Connor, a fellow diner who repeatedly crosses paths with Violet. Each character is carefully crafted to maintain suspense and keep viewers guessing about the sender's identity. What adds particular authenticity to the film is its inspiration from real events. One of the producers actually experienced a similar series of threatening drops while on vacation with family overseas. Screenwriters Gillian Jacobs and Christopher Roach transformed this real-life incident into a taut thriller that explores themes of trust, trauma, and technology's potential for manipulation. Director Christopher Landon masterfully builds tension by consistently closing off potential escape routes for Violet, forcing her to navigate an increasingly dangerous situation while trying to protect her son. The film's technical elements enhance the storytelling, with the threatening messages displayed prominently on screen, making the audience feel as trapped as the protagonist. This visual technique, combined with the claustrophobic setting, creates an immersive experience that keeps viewers on edge. Megan Fahey delivers a compelling performance as Violet, effectively portraying both vulnerability and determination as she attempts to protect her son while managing this escalating crisis. Brandon Sklenar provides strong support as Henry, whose initial skepticism about the threats gives way to confusion and concern as the evening unravels. The supporting cast, including Violet Bean as Violet's protective sister and Jeffrey Self as the flamboyant waiter, adds depth and complexity to the narrative. While the film requires some suspension of disbelief, particularly as it reaches its conclusion, it succeeds in maintaining suspense throughout. The final scene in the restaurant proves especially memorable, bringing the various plot threads together in a dramatic climax. The film effectively demonstrates how vulnerability to digital threats can exist even in the most sophisticated settings, and how past trauma can unexpectedly intersect with present dangers. Drop ultimately succeeds as both a commentary on modern digital vulnerability and a classic psychological thriller. The film's ability to create suspense from everyday technology while maintaining emotional authenticity through strong performances makes it a compelling addition to the genre. With its MA rating and sophisticated handling of complex themes, Drop delivers a wild, nerve-wracking, and ultimately satisfying thriller experience that earns its 8 out of 10 rating.
You've been listening to Movies First.
Available at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or your favourite podcast player. You can also stream on demand at Bytes.com.
This has been another quality podcast production from Bytes.com.